ever find yourself on 85 or less, chances are you will not be approved for any bid. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about all things study pool, starting from the application process, the payment system, the tips and tricks, advantages and disadvantages, the hex and what's what. So if you're new here, I'm Barisakika and I do all kinds of reaction videos, how I make money online and all things, everything, baby. And me to be well. STUDYPOOL is a homework-based website, but not necessarily homeworks only. So it's homeworks, classworks, assignments, exams, tests. So literally anything that has to do with like school and everything. Their application process is literally the simplest application process I've ever seen in my entire life so far. So you fill up your personal details, your whatever, and then you choose your subjects of which you'll write essays about. So it's 3 subjects, maybe your history, your English, and your geography. You can complete that application form in like a day if you want to. And then the last part of the application process, it's where you submit your ID. If you're not comfortable in submitting your IDs to like strangers or everything, then it's not gonna be possible because they want your ID and your literal ID photo and yourself on that same picture. So you're gonna hold your ID like this and then your picture like this, and then yeah, that's that. They will take they will take about 2 days, maximum could be 3 days, to get back to you about your application. Ask me if that's possible. Yes, that's possible, because with Livingston research it literally takes about 8 months, 7 months, a year for people to get accepted into that platform. But with STUDYPOOL it's like 2 days, 3 days, and then you are in if you are in, and then you're out if you're out. After you've been accepted to the platform, you can now start working on the platform. Obviously you will do, and then you open up your dashboard where you will see like not thousands, but you'll see like a lot of jobs, plus also as a beginner you are given that privilege to see a lot of jobs, because that's where you start to build like your profile, because your profile is already on 100. You're a beginner, you have done no mistakes, your profile is very clean and it's very good. So you bid. So first thing first is on STUDYPOOL, for you to get that job you'll have to bid. And then I feel like STUDYPOOL works a lot more when you've done your physics, your maths, your ITs, because a lot of people do not do those subjects. So it means you are a little bit, you have a lot of advantage for you to be picked for that job. So for example, on like an English homework, you'll find that 200 people bid on that homework. So what are the chances that the client or the student will choose you to do their job? Because you're competing with people with like big badges. So if you do not know, STUDYPOOL also works with like a badge. The higher you are or the higher your profile is, then the higher the badge you have. So, and obviously you want somebody with a higher badge to do your homework. So after that you bid, so I'm encouraging a lot of people who have done maths, physics and whatever to try that platform, because it's actually very good. And then for their subjects it pays a lot of money, so also that's an advantage. Fine, you bid, and then as a beginner chances are they'll probably choose you for that job, because they also alert the student like, no, give the student a chance, give this person a chance, or this tutor a chance, and then the student will probably give you a chance, and then you work on that assignment or on that test. first thing first, when you bid on study pool, don't leave the platform. Make sure you stay on the platform for about 10 to 20 minutes after you've done your bid, because they will probably choose you to do the job, and then you are nowhere to be found to confirm that you are available now to do that job. Because with study pool, it's they have this timer thingy. The longer it takes for you to reply to messages, the more messed up your profile gets, because you'll find yourself on 100, and then because of that 5 minutes, literally that 5 minutes or that 4 minutes that you took, that you didn't reply to that message, you'll find that your profile is on like a 98. 2% it's gone because you did not reply to that message on time. And let me tell you something, on study pool, if you ever find your account on 80 something, maybe less than 85, consider our account no longer working, because people do not want to be helped or be tutored by somebody with not less than a 90% on their profile. So maintain that profile, answer those messages on time, confirm that yes, I'll be able to do this. And then after you confirm that yes, I'm available to do this job, and then you are able to work with the client directly. Best part about it, you are able to work with the client directly. You can chat to them directly, and then they can give you some information where needed. You can ask them questions where it's needed, other than other platforms where you have to speak to an agent first, and then the agent talks to the client, and then the client replies back to the agent, and then the agent goes back to you, which can take up to days or up to hours. So with study pool, it's like yes, we can communicate like in an instant. And also after that, make sure that your job is plagiarism free. If there's anything that they will not tolerate, it's for you to have a plagiarism on your profile. So plagiarism can literally lead to permanent removal of your profile. It can lead to your fine, of which you need to pay the platform, because when on a plagiarism, of which they have a zero tolerance of plagiarism. So the best thing for you, it'll be to buy the plagiarism checker apps, or the thing at Grammarly. And then you register your things on Grammarly, where they are able to check plagiarism for you. You buy that platform. So it can be about maybe $5 or something, of which I'm not sure for rents it's how much. And then you buy that Grammarly thingy where they check for your plagiarism, and then before you can actually send that job to a client, you have to make sure that your answers are plagiarism free. And most of the time it's difficult because these answers, we get them from the internet. But if you're someone who's good at paraphrasing, then you do not need that Grammarly thing and buying plagiarism checkers thingy, and fine. The best part about it is, after you've submitted that job and then the client approves it, yeah, okay, it's fine, I'm gonna submit it to school. It literally takes about 3 days for them to come back to you and be like, hey Balesa, please fix 1 2 3. And then after 3 days, they can no longer have that thing. You would see, please, fix this and this and this and this. So they have like a maximum of 3 days where they can bring back that work, where they can suggest that you change some things, because after 3 days they cannot. I feel like it's a good thing, because also on Livingston Research, they give them a period of about like 14 days where they can come back and be like, no, I actually do not like this, and of which is literally a bad thing, because I cannot wait 2 weeks for you to come back to me and you be telling me that you did not like that job, right? So study pool takes a check on this one, because I actually loved this about them, that is a 3 days loop if after 3 days you cannot do anything about it, and also after that 3 days you get that money into your balance thingy, into your balance pocket or into your wallet. That brings us to another point. So study pool uses payments method like Payoneer, PayPal, wire transfer, and yeah, I'm not sure about others, but I'm sure of these three. So if you are in South Africa and you do not have FNB, I suggest that you use Payoneer, because PayPal does not work with other banks in South Africa. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to, use PayPal if you do not have FNB. So I'll leave my Pioneer link in the description box if you want to sign up using Pioneer, which is actually the simplest payment method that you can get yourself for. Cause no, like it's actually the easiest payment to use. If you're in South Africa, you need to make about $50. So if it's less than $50, chances are you will not withdraw that money. You need to make $50 for you to be able to withdraw. So it's a minimum withdrawal amount. And also the good thing is, it's all this $50 applies to Pioneer. Also on Pioneer, you cannot withdraw less than $50. So you're gonna take your $50 from Study Pool, and then you send it to your Pioneer, and then your Pioneers be like, we're gonna send it to your Capitec or to your Nedbank or to your FNB or to your Absa or to your whatever. So guys, Study Pool, it's more like it is user friendly in a way, but because sometimes these kids, they come and give you a bad grade, of which it'll affect your profile will literally be messed up, because that poor grade that you've been given by that student or that client. And there are certain percentages that are just like whack. If you ever, I think I've mentioned it, if you ever find yourself on 85 or less, chances are you will not be approved for any bid. So keep those things in mind, right? Reply to those messages as early as possible. Make sure your work, it is plagiarism free. The grammar, it's perfect or close to perfect. Your language, how you structure how you structure your answers, and because a lot of this client's job, it's your essays. Like most of them want you to write essays, and then if you are an essay writer, baby, then this platform is for you. And yeah, I think I'm done. I hope my information was enough, and if you think as not enough, you still have some questions, please leave them in the comment section. If there's anything I've left out, I would most definitely pin it in the comment section also, or I'll probably come back with a part 2 where I'll get to answer your questions, rather than me giving my experience and my 2 cents here and there, because this video was more about like sharing my experience working on the platform. And also, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do make sure that you subscribe, you like this video, and yeah, you share it to others, because the most important thing about my channel is sharing with you guys how to make money online, since this economy, it's not economy, like literally it's not economy. So thank you guys for watching, and bye.